Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I'm from Lahore, Pakistan, and once again I welcome you guys to my IELTS listening video. In this video I am going to teach you how to deal with question type where there are 5 options given, A, B, C, D, E, and out of 5 you have to select 2 options. If you have difficulty in this type of multiple choice questions, then this video is exactly for you. And by the way, this type of questions is given in IELTS listening part 2 or part 3. So let's take a start. Listen up guys, in this type of questions, there are 2 parts. One is the question statement. This is the question statement, and second we have options. If you read the question statement carefully and then you read the options, and then you can understand which option is the right one and which option is the trap. I'm going to tell you all that in a minute, okay? Now, the first thing is whenever they give you this type of questions where there are 5 options and you got to select 2, they always give you a title of that. Now, for example, the title over here is Induction Talk for New Apprentices. Induction Talk. You understand, okay, new apprentices are going to come and join, and there will be a manager or someone who is going to give a lecture or a talk that is called induction talk. So in your mind, you need to make some visual images. Image of a manager giving induction talk to new apprentices. Apprentices are trainees. Now once you imagine, once you visualize, most definitely you can find the answers. You can pick the answers from the audio easily. Now let's read the question. The first one is questions 11 and 12. So usually there are 2 questions, okay? 2 questions, questions 11 and 12. Which 2 pieces of advice for the first week of an apprenticeship does the manager give? Now here we've got 2 important things. Manager gives advice. Second important thing is for the first week of apprenticeship. It means whatever he says, that advice must be related to first week of apprenticeship. If it is related to second week, it is a trap. If it is not related to first week, even then it is a trap. Understand? Good. Now let me tell you how to read the options. Remember guys, 3 words are very important: nouns, verbs, adjectives. Anyways, most important words are nouns and verbs. In the options, do not bother to read, articles. Do not bother to read prepositions unless it is necessary. Articles like are, and, the, some, etc. Now let's read these options. A, get to know colleagues. Now for colleagues, they can use the word co-worker. For get to know, they can use the word familiar. To be familiar with your co-workers. So is that advice related to first week of apprenticeship? Then it is the answer. If it is not, now for example, if he says, well, there is no problem, you might be familiar with your colleagues in the later stage of this training, so that's not important for the first week. It means it's only a trap. But if he says, first of all, in the very first 7 days, it is compulsory for you to be familiar with your co-workers. That is his advice. And by the way, for advice, he's going to use the word like you should, you must, you are supposed to, you have to. So you need to listen to that manager carefully and see whether that is a trap or not. And another thing, there are 5 options: A, B, C, D, E. In the audio, he will talk about any option first. For example, they will talk about option E, then they will come back to option B, then option D, then option C, then option A. So the first thing is you must know about which option are they talking, and then the second thing you must know, is this option the right answer or is this option the only trap? If that option is the right answer, put a tick at the end of the option. Where the option finishes, put a tick. If that option is only a trap, put a cross. Odd one out is very useful technique in multiple choice. And if you do not figure it out whether this is the right answer or a trap, you can put a question mark. Right? Next, option B. Learn from any mistakes. Learn from mistakes means learn from experience, like that. C. Ask lots of questions. Now they can say you can ask many questions. For questions they can use the word queries. You can have a lot of queries and all that. Okay, I think we pronounce it like query, huh? Next, react positively to feedback. Now for react positively, they can use any other phrase, and for feedback, whenever you are told about your mistakes, that is feedback. You must have a positive response. Positive response means react positively. And E, enjoy new challenges. Now for enjoy, they can say you can feel excited, or you must feel excited about any new things you do, or any new challenges. They can use challenges or any other word. So this is how you got to do it. Now let's move on. Enjoying? Me too. Questions 13 and 14. Which two things? I told you question statement is very, very important. Which two things? Imagine. Which two things does the manager say mentors can help with? Now mentors can help with two things, and the manager talks about that. And we have 5 options, A, B, C, D, E. It means out of 5 things, with 2 things mentors can help, and with the other 3 things mentors cannot help. Understand? For example, confidence building. Now the manager says, as far as confidence building is concerned, there is a common belief that mentors can help with confidence building. And you might think, oh yeah, I found the answer. And then it says, to me, this is absolutely wrong. It means it's not A. Because confidence is something which you create on your own, so nobody can help you with confidence building. So A is wrong. That's not the right answer. Option B, making career plans. Now they might say that, well, some people believe in order to plan their career, there must be mentors, or there must be somebody to help them with their career planning. Most definitely, mentor is the right person for that. So it means option B, making career plan, that is the right answer. For career, they can use another word. For making, they can use another word, and all that. Next, C is completing difficult tasks. Now for difficult, they can use laborious, they can use vigorous, laborious, vigorous, and for tasks, they can use the word assignment. For completing, they can use the word accomplishment. So you need to see if mentors can help with that, then that is the answer. If mentors cannot help with that, that is only the trap. And last is reviewing progress. So you need to listen to the audio. Again, the same thing. There are 5 options. In the audio, they will talk about any option anywhere. For example, they might talk about option E first, then they can talk about option B, then option A, then option D, something like that. So the first thing is you need to identify the option. The second thing is you need to listen to that option and decide, does that option relate with the question statement, and is that option the right answer? If it is the right answer, put a tick. If it is the wrong answer, it's only a trap, put a cross. And if you do not understand, put a question mark. This is how you can deal with multiple choice questions. That's all, guys. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best with your IELTS preparation, and may you get your desired band. I teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you all the best with your IELTS preparation. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.